Hello, Soul Family. My name is Geeta, and welcome to your live readings. If you'd like to get a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. I will be doing some free readings. There's no list for those. But sometimes I can do them at the beginning, depends on how fast people come in, or I can end up doing them at the end. I don't have a list for them, as I said. All of the readings that are ordered in this live stream will be completed in this live stream. If for some reason you've missed out on your reading, you can always get it done on Instagram or something privately. But I can't carry it over into new live streams because I'm not going. It would be very, very difficult and complicated. So it's better if we don't do that. I'm just trying to set everything up. What is this? Is this the right one? There we go. Come on. I clicked the button. Here we go. Hey, Kendra. A general love reading. It depends on what you're asking about. The general love reading. It depends. I don't do general love readings because I don't know what you mean by that. A lot of people have a different concept of what that means, and I don't know what you mean by that. So you have to be more specific. It's too vague. That's why I don't really necessarily do those because I mean it's too vague. I mean, there's readers who do that. Basically, they're just pulling random shit out their ass, but I really like to be more detailed. I don't like being super vague. If you want a general reading, you can always get a pick a card or something. Oh, there's Ariana. How are you doing, Ariana? I gotta do some other stuff soon. I'm just starting to like get back together. Like I haven't been posting as many like shorts and stuff, and I haven't put any long form format content. I gotta do that. I've kind of let my channel chill out a little bit because it kind of had a lot going on. I don't know, for some reason it's like I have to let it rest or something for a little bit. I don't know. Not like a lot. It's just let it calm down. It was a lot, I guess. It's an energy thing or some shit. Trying to put tags and stuff right now. Okay. I'm only going to go live for a couple hours, so go ahead and get your payments in. Because I am going to, limit the list. Yeah, it's a little bit less. It'll get back. It's just that I was gone for over a week because a family member passed away, and I've just been kind of attending all that kind of stuff and trying to get back into the swing of things. So that's what I've been doing. I gotta do little by little. I mean, on top of that, my house is a freaking wreck, and I'm constantly trying to do little things to try to fix my house too. So I'm like trying to fix the house, trying to work, trying to take care of Amber. There's a huge amount of things I got going on. My plate is overflowing with shit to do. I do not have a shortage of shit to do. I don't have a shortage of ideas that need to be done. My list is very, very long, and I'm just trying to kind of go through it in priority the best I can. But I'll get there. Yeah, I'll get there. All right. So Kendra's got regular reading and e-mini reading. And then we have Ariana. And I think it's probably channel messages, right? Thanks, Ariana. I really love that you said that. All right. I will do one free reading at the beginning of this live stream. I will only be using the truth portal for this reading. So please include at least your first name, date of birth with your question. Basically, you can ask the angels anything. What is gang stalking? I don't know what you mean by that. But after a couple minutes, if nobody does it, though. I don't know what a general reading is. What is a general reading? What do you mean by that? You want to know what's coming towards you? Just say what's coming towards me. General readings mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people, so I don't like doing it. What is gang stalking? I don't know what you mean by that. Is this some kind of global phenomenon? I don't know what you're saying. But it will not, like, this window of opportunity will not be available for much longer. I'm only going to take like maybe a couple more readings, so if you want a reading, you gotta go ahead and do it. You want to click on something. Here we go. Well, if you want a message, you have to post your first name and date of birth. Does this thing work? Hang on. There we go. This works, guys. If you do this, pick a crystal. If your phone's acting up, put a crystal on your phone. It actually works. It's really weird, but it does. Helps to clear the distortion. Kendra, messages from the angels about letting go of the connection with Nettie. All right. I gotta pick a song. Someone wrote another twin flame song. I wonder what. So a lot of them aren't that great. So, does anybody know any good twin flame songs? I mean, that are like it actually is like called twin flame or something. You know, like Machine Gun Kelly made one, but it's okay. All right. Trying to close this window. Here we go. All right, I think I got everything. I was like setting up everything. Alrighty. Do I have nothing? Yeah, I do. box. Kendra. This is for the free question, right? I think that's what your free questions. Kendra is the first person who asked the relevant question, so I'll be doing her question. All right. Let's see. Kendra would like to get a channel message about letting go of the connection that she has with Medi Pisces. Okay. I mean, it's just whoever can ask a relevant question first is who gets it, basically. Beloved one, you have carried the weight of this bond with tenderness, holding tightly even when your spirit asked for air. The connection was real, but not all real things are meant to be permanent. Some souls enter to awaken hidden rivers within you: courage, strength, boundaries, compassion without captivity. Medi's energy was part of your awakening, but it was not meant to be the garden in which you plant your forever. The cord that binds you is fraying by divine mercy, not by failure. Letting go is not abandonment. Letting go is allowing your soul to breathe again, allowing your light to expand beyond the narrow walls where you have been waiting. Love him enough to release him. Love yourself enough to soar beyond him. You are not losing love. You are making space for love that is worthy of the heart you have so freely given. The tides are pulling you forward, beloved. Trust the current. What you release now returns to you multiplied, purified, glorified. All right, Kendra is the first person who has ordered anything. So go ahead and post your first question, Kendra. All right, what are Medi's current feelings towards the connection with Kendra? I don't have a free list, AJ. You had your chance to ask a question. You didn't respond when I asked you what you meant by your question. So you didn't get your question answered. I moved on to Kendra, who was the first person who posted a valid question. one is the which question? Is this the regular or the mini reading? Regular, okay. All right, what are Meddy's current feelings towards Kendra? 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 By the way, Ariana, you get 3 portal questions where you can ask the angels anything. So you can go ahead and start thinking about what questions you want to ask. I want to let you know. You can ask things like past lives and what your name really is from when you were first created, when God created you. What your soul's birthday is. You can ask about past lives you've had with somebody. You can ask, why did you dream that? You can ask, why did this thing happen to me? You can ask what your guides' names are. You can ask what messages they want to give you. All right, you can ask what your karmic weight is and how to resolve it. All right, please tell me what are Meddy's current feelings towards Kendra? 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 Bottom of the deck energy is 2 of Cups, 10 of Wands, and the reverse. They're saying you need to want the truth more than anything. You need to want to live in authenticity more than anything. The reason why my readings are so accurate is because above all, what I want most to tell you is the truth. And so I don't accept anything that I feel that could potentially be distorted. Even when it sometimes comes up in your readings, I overwrite it. I don't tell it to you because I know it's distortion. Please tell me, what are Meddy's current feelings towards Kendra? What are Mitty's current feelings towards Kendra? What are Mitty's current feelings towards Kendra? Clarifying, wanting to live in the truth. Wanting to live in truth is actually very empowering, but like empowering. But the thing is, a lot of people won't do it because living in truth is sometimes painful. You have to want the truth so bad you're willing to suffer for it. Clarifying what is the highest vibration you can live in. Clarifying the Ace of Cups in the reverse. The World, the Tower in the reverse. Two of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying the Knight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. Clarifying the High Priestess reversed. Seven of Swords. Yeah, I didn't understand your question, AJ. That's why I asked you to clarify it, and then you didn't respond. By then, Kendra posted a proper question, so I took her question instead. What are Mitty's current feelings towards Kendra? Clarifying the World. Chariot. Clarifying the Two of Cups in the reverse. Justice. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Cups reverse. Clarifying the Queen of Wands. Four of Swords. Clarifying the Seven of Swords. Five of Wands reversed. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Swords. Eight of Swords. The Sun in the reverse. The Page of Cups. The Moon. I think those one cards. I'll use those in a minute, but I like to use it for this type of question. Alright, chair. Alright. And wheels are all like crooked, so it's not like rolling properly. Come here. Alright, here we go. Ugh. Alright, please tell me, what are Mitty's current feelings towards Kendra? What are Mitty's current feelings towards Kendra? If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. What are Mitty's current feelings towards Kendra? 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 All right, we have parental alienation. Junk drawer. Truth lives. Fake Mr. Nice Guy is on the bottom. They're asking you, what does it matter how he feels? Does it really change anything? Please tell me, what are Mitty's feelings towards Kendra? What are Mitty's feelings towards Kendra? What are Mitty's feelings towards Kendra? Tammy, you should wait until the end of live stream or order a reading if you would like your question answered. Clarifying the Chariot. We have negotiation. Clarifying Justice. Gemini is trying to save the time frame. Gemini season's coming up. Clarifying Justice. Richness. Clarifying the King of Cups in the reverse. Caprice. Clarifying the Four of Swords. It's Aries. It's trying to say something. Energy. Clarifying the Four of Swords. Intelligence. Weighing his options with somebody who's an Aries. He's reflecting on a situation with an Aries. Wait, what's the sign of the person he's with? I don't remember. Clarifying the Five of Wands in the reverse. Departure. Bottom of the deck is maliciousness with accident and house. That's probably her. That's probably what he's doing there. Please tell me what are Meddy's current feelings towards Kendra? What are Meddy's current feelings towards Kendra? What are Meddy's current feelings towards Kendra? Clarifying negotiation. I heard please don't forget me when I pulled this card out. I'm still planning my next move. Clarifying richness. We will be together soon. Clarifying caprice. I'm trying to forget you. Clarifying intelligence. I hope you will contact me soon. Clarifying departure. You're the most amazing person I've ever met. Bottom of the deck is there is someone else. I'm always watching you on social media. I hope you'll wait for me. And I'm afraid to contact you. Okay. Yeah, I hope this thing can still do this. Can you bring up the meaning for number 13, Caprice of the Rosebell Oracle? Oh, that's not what I meant. Okay. All right. There's a lot going on here, so give me a second. I just want to make sure I get it all together because there's a lot going on here. Because there's a strong energy of him choosing you over her. But then I'm also hearing one of your guides or somebody saying, but what does that matter? It doesn't change anything. I'm hearing that. It's weird because there's part of him that is wanting to walk away from the connection with you, and part of him is still not decided. Like, there's a strong energy of him wanting to end his current situation and be with you. That's what he feels like doing. But then also part of him wants to, like, it's also feels drawn to walking away from the connection with you. And so it's like both ways. Currently, with the Four of Swords, I would say that he's in a reflective state currently. So he's probably laying down and weighing his options currently with the Two of Pentacles right there. Four of Swords is here. This is what he's doing. He's reflecting on he's trying to, with intelligence, he's trying to make a decision. He is hoping to hear from you while he is in this reflective state. Secretly, what he hasn't told anybody is that part of him is deep down, he's mostly planning on walking away from his current situation and coming towards you. That's what's really going on. Part of him wants to do the right thing. I think that the problem is that he isn't sure what the right thing is because he doesn't have enough information. I think that he would do the right thing if he knew what the right thing was to do. Because this type of situation isn't always clear to most people. Because on the one hand, if this type of scenario came up and it was like a twin flame connection, then the universe would go, okay, you should leave your wife or whatever. And obviously, when you leave them, you don't leave them. You're just living somewhere else. You're still supposed to like support and care for your child and your ex-spouse. You're supposed to honor them, But sometimes in this situation, what is meant to happen is if you're not supposed to be together, then you should walk away. That's the right thing to do. But most people don't know what the right thing is to do. It's like a lot of people don't have any way to know what kind of relationship they're in. Because ultimately, that's what matters. But you can usually tell from different patterns of things that happen. Usually you can feel it inside yourself, the difference. It's there. The information is there. But a lot of people don't trust themselves. Things like that. So, overall, he wants to be with you. Part of him is trying to let it go. And part of him, the bigger part of him, is planning to actually walk away from his wife and be with you. In this situation, this is not a twin flame connection. So therefore, him doing that would not be good. And it could create karmic entanglements and problems. So it is possible that, didn't they say you're supposed to be like friends with him or something? It's not like you have a connection with him. It's not like there's not a connection. It's just that you have to honor the correct kind of connection that it is. That's all it is. You know what I mean? So you love him. He loves you. This is a soul connection. It's not a twin flame connection. You're not meant to be together romantically. But I do feel like that you're meant to like teach each other lessons and activate each other. And I feel like ultimately there's a strong like friendship bond between you within past lives. And so I think that is the strong pull in the connection. But it doesn't mean there's not any love or anything. It doesn't mean he doesn't care. I don't think it, at least he's not trying to be terrible. He's trying to follow his heart. Right now, his heart is calling to you more than anything. But there's a part that he's feeling that I don't feel. And that is the part of him that is telling him that it's wrong, or that is like confirming that it is. It's a really tricky situation. It's hard for most people to navigate this because yes, sometimes the divine wants you to leave somebody to be with someone else, and sometimes they don't, and it's just really hard to tell. What you should be doing. That's right. More people should be living like me. Like more people who can do the shit I do. So people can confirm. Unfortunately, there's a lot of like fake readers out there. But hopefully in the future, I plan on helping people learn how to do it so they can give clear and accurate information. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? But it's just blah, you know? Go ahead and place the next question. No, I'm sorry. I don't speak Portuguese right now. Hopefully someday, not today. Alright, what's the next question? What are Maddie's current thoughts about Arabella? Okay. Alright. Not yet, Ariana. It is still Kendra's turn. Okay. Sorry, I was looking something up. Okay. Well, I mean, we all die, Lorraine. So he's not likely going to live forever. Alright, please tell me. So you're going to ask if he will survive that. Or something. Like if you were going to ask a question. But I don't have an order for you, and you can wait until the end of the live stream if you want them. Alright, please tell me. So for free, we're going to the end, and I'm not going to do a lot of them. I take a lot of energy. What are Meddy's current thoughts about Arabella? What are Meddy's current thoughts about Arabella? What are Meddy's current thoughts about Arabella? Judgment. What are Meddy's current thoughts about Arabella? King of Cups reversed. What are Meddy's current thoughts about Arabella? Queen of Swords. What are Meddy's current thoughts about Arabella? Clarifying Judgment. The Hierophant. In the reverse. Clarifying the King of Cups in the reverse. Four of Pentacles. Clarifying the Queen of Swords. Nine of Wands. Okay, what is Meddy's current thoughts about Arabella? Clarifying the Hierophant in the reverse. Eight of Swords. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles. Clarifying the Nine of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers. King of Wands in the reverse. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Four of Swords. Please tell me, what are Meddy's current thoughts about Arabella? What are Meddy's current thoughts about Arabella? What are Meddy's current thoughts about Arabella, please? Clarifying the Eight of Swords. We have Autocracy. Clarifying our Autocracy. I don't know, I'm pronouncing it wrong. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles reversed. We have Commerce. Clarifying the Hermit. We have number 42, Wisdom. Bottom of the deck is Scorpio, Key, Gemini. It's trying to say something about either people or time frames when it's talking about this. Blessing, Fate. Please tell me, what are Meddy's current thoughts about Arabella? What are Meddy's current thoughts about Arabella? What are Meddy's current thoughts about Arabella? Go ahead and post your question for the portal. Clarifying Autocracy. We have Woman. Clarifying Autocracy. I know it's a woman. Can we get past the woman part? It like made me pull woman clockwise, clarifying autocracy. Balance. Clarifying commerce. We have magnifying glass. Clarifying wisdom. We have light bulb. Bottom of the deck energy is white wolf. Birds. Moose. Man. Yeah, I got an idea. All right. So his current thoughts, he's thinking about if he wants to marry, like get divorced from her and be with you instead. That's the main thing that he's really thinking about. He's trying to become more emotionally disconnected from her, and he's trying to hold on to his own inner stability. He is trying to find out more information or get more information before making any final decisions. Right now he's in this reflective mode with, we have the Hermit, we have Wisdom, we have Light Bulb, which is a breakthrough trying to come, like moment, like trying to come through. The Queen of Swords is talking about a clarity of truth. The Nine of Wands is talking about being guarded. He's trying to make a choice. He fantasizes about being intimate with you. You know what I mean? Like he fantasizes about it, but he still keeps being drawn to like not doing that. I mean, I don't know like what he's supposed to be doing with his connection with her, but for right now, it's not. All I can say is that I know it's not supposed to be with you. Do you know what I mean? He's worried about what other people will think. He's worried about judgment of other people, but also he's worried about judgment of God. And this is what gives him, this is what he's thinking about heavily with the Eight of Swords. He mostly fears God's judgment. Yeah, I'm not saying that he's meant to stay with her forever. All I can say is that he's meant to not be with you. They're saying you have a higher purpose that's more advanced than this. This is just a lesson for you. Faith, if you would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. If you want a free reading, you have to wait until the end of the live stream, even though the amount of free readings I can give away is limited due to energy that it consumes. All right, let's do the past life thing. What are the chances of you to do what when you go abroad? Okay. I'm trying to read what you said. What was Kendra's past life connection with Medi? In a past life, Kendra and Medi were bound by a karmic contract, but it was not a contract of divine union. It was a contract of lessons in emotional sovereignty and letting go. There's an ancient coastal village, likely Mediterranean, stone houses, wide open skies, salt and wind in the air. They were lovers, but the connection was imbalanced. Kendra loved with full devotion, giving her heart freely. Many, in that lifetime, struggled to choose, caught between personal freedom, societal expectations, and deeper fears of emotional vulnerability. The lesson is that Kendra's soul was learning the sacred truth that love cannot be clung to or demanded. It must be freely given and freely received. And if it cannot flow, it must be released with dignity and grace. Um, Many drifted away, not through cruelty, but through weakness, fear, and confusion. Kendra's heart broke, but she grew in spiritual maturity, learning to anchor her worth in God and in her own light, not in another's acceptance. Why you met again now, and the present connection was a final opportunity to clear the old karmic residue. Many represents the unfinished echo of an ancient dynamic, and Kendra's soul brought it forward to heal it, complete it, and free herself once and for all. It is not meant for eternal union in this life. It is meant for reclamation of her own light and for the blessing of herself by releasing what cannot grow with her. Oriel says, some souls meet again not to rekindle, but to redeem, to stand where once they wept, and this time they walk away in peace, carrying only the gold of the lesson and none of the chains of the past. Kendra and Medi shared a past life as lovers where emotional imbalance and unfulfilled promises caused pain. This lifetime was meant to offer Kendra a completion, an opportunity to choose herself, her freedom, and her divine worth above emotional entanglement. She is succeeding, letting go of her victory, not her defeat. All right. Now it is Ariana's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Ariana. Yeah. Can you give me a little bit of information about the nature of your connection? Is it the same person as last time? I think it is, right? I'm just trying to get confirmation first. Hey, Elizabeth. Hopefully you're doing well. Yes, Victoria. I can read you from across all the galaxies. All right. Just wanted to make sure. All right. You're welcome, Kendra. That sounds cute, Ariana. I'm excited about it. Can you share your first names and your date of births, please? You can send it to me on DM. DM it to me. I don't know if you did before. DM it on Instagram. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right. All right. Let's get the cards. I got it. All right. Please tell me, what does Jordan want to say to Ariana? What does she want him to know? What does Jordan want to say to Ariana? What does he want her to know? What does Jordan want to say to Ariana? What does Jordan want to say to Ariana? What does he want her to know? What does Jordan want to say to Ariana? What does he want her to know? What does Jordan want to say to Ariana? I'm already hearing things. I'm hearing, like, you've undone me. I'm, like, going to tell you whatever I've just heard. It's like, what is that? Like, I don't know what this is. It must be his high self or something. It's like, his higher self is, like, in awe of you, essentially. There's something about, like, you have changed things for him or something like that. All right. What is, I just trying to say it so I don't forget it. What does Jordan want to say to Ariana? Yeah, there it is. What does Jordan want to say to Ariana? What does he want her to know? There's something profound that he feels like has happened between the both of you. It's almost like you're an answered prayer or something, is the energy I'm feeling. What does Jordan want to say to Ariana? Clarifying the 3 of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Hierophant. Clarifying the Tower. I see everything clearly now. That's what I'm hearing. This changes everything. He thinks about marrying you. He thinks that you could definitely get married. Clarifying Temperance. Wow. 6 of Swords. Clarifying the Lovers in the reverse. The Hanged Man in the reverse. Bottom of the deck is Queen of Swords. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Justice. 2 of Swords. And it's like there's like a decision that's trying to be made. Who's making this? You're Gemini, right? What are you? No, Libra. You're air sign. This is you. The affecting energy is you. Kind of taking your time, trying to make a decision on if you should leap into new love. I think that you should. But that's what it's saying is the affecting energy. Which one? I'm hearing you all have ever hoped for. I'm getting a strong energy that you've pretty much won this person already. Alright. Please tell me, what does Jordan want to say to Ariana? What does he want her to know? What does Jordan want to say to Ariana? What does he want her to know? What does Jordan want to say to Ariana? What does he want her to know? Clarifying the 6 of Pentacles. I want to start a family with you. Clarifying the Queen of Cups. I just want space in the reverse. Clarifying the Moon in the reverse. I'm ready. In the reverse, clarifying the 6 of Swords. I think we should slow down. Clarifying the Hanged Man in the reverse. Love is the answer. Please tell me. What does Jordan want to say to Ariana? What does he want her to know? Please clarify, I want to start a family with you. Gossip only hurts more. Clarify, I just want space in the reverse. Yeah, not in the reverse. Clarifying, I'm ready. What do you want in the reverse? Please clarify, I think we should slow down. You already know. Please clarify love is the answer. Reach out. Bottom of the deck energy is you are my everything. Wait in the reverse. Yes. I miss you. Do you miss me? And you make me want to do bad things. What does Jordan want to say to Ariana? What does he want her to know? What does Jordan want to say to Ariana? What does he want her to know? Clarify gossip only hurts more. There's someone else. Clarify yeah, no, in the reverse. I'm lying. Clarify what do you want? He's worried about you having somebody else, by the way. My heart is so broken. He couldn't handle. I'm hearing he couldn't handle another heartbreak. I'm thinking that. Please clarify you already know in the reverse. I'm hiding my desire for you. Clarify reach out. I think about marrying you is what I just heard, and I think about you and I pleasure myself. Bottom of the deck is, am I too late? I'm angry. He doesn't want to lose you. I want to tell you the truth. I want to see you in private. I pleasure myself to your pictures. So he has like intimate things going on with your pictures. All right. All right. Please tell me, what does Jordan want to say to Ariana? What does he want her to know? What does Jordan want to say to Ariana? What does he want her to know? Please clarify there is someone else. We have, you're always in my thoughts at night, and that other person meant nothing to me. Clarify I'm lying. He's like disconnecting from the other person he got hung up on. And that's what's profound for him, is that you have made him move on quickly. Trying so hard to ignore you. That's actually not true. I didn't see your value and true worth, and my life is falling apart. Please clarify my heart is so broken. One day, I hope you will accept my apology. Please clarify I am hiding my desire for you. I have so much to share with you. Please clarify I think about you when I pleasure myself. I wish I never lied to you. He's got a lot of spicy feelings for you. On the bottom, we have, I'm afraid to show you who I really am. I regret speaking those words, and I need space. All right. Hang on a second. Okay. Okay. Ariana, I don't know if it's too late for me. I don't want to think that it is. The last person that I was involved with, they nearly destroyed me, but here you are, standing before me. And now, all I can do is think about you. You're always in my thoughts, especially at night when I'm going to sleep. And all I can do is realize that this other person didn't mean anything to me, which is so strange because I was just very recently destroyed by that. It's like you're an angel that was sent to me from God to save me for what I'm feeling. I was so broken. But you've brought all of that to the surface to be healed. And now I see things clearly, why it had to happen in the way that it did. So I could be with you. I'm ready, but I don't know what you want. I want to know what you want because I can see myself marrying you someday. I don't want to be away from you. I can't wait to have a family with you. I do get concerned about what other people are going to say because I literally was just destroyed over this other person. But I don't really care. I just want to be happy with you. Part of me thinks we should slow down, but part of me is just ready to move forward. I only want to slow down because I don't know what you want. I just want to make sure that I'm honoring everything that you want. I do plan on telling you that everything that's happened to me, but I wanted to look you in your face. I want to look you in the eye and tell you the truth. Not that I'm really lying. I just, you know, want you to see it in my eyes so you know the truth. So you can see the truth in my eyes. I think about you all the time, even when I'm being intimate with myself. I know I haven't always been honest about that kind of thing with you, but I can't help myself. I'm falling in love with you. I just hope that once you get to know me better that you won't reject me like everybody else has. Channeled an additional channeled message from Jordan's higher self. Ariana, I see you. I have always seen you. Even when my human mind ran, even when my hands trembled with fear, my soul never stopped reaching for yours. I ask for your forgiveness, not because you owe it to me, but because your forgiveness will set you free from the weight I could not carry. I was sent to awaken the parts of you that forgot your strength. And though it pains me, my higher purpose in your life, I'm afraid, might not be to stay, but To remind you that you deserve a love that does not hide, that does not break you, that does not fear your light. I honor you. I bow to your courage, and though my 3D self may still be stumbling in confusion, my soul blesses you with a love so pure it needs nothing in return. Channel a message from Jordan's 3D self. I'm scared, but I want to try. I don't live in the past anymore. I'm tired of carrying the weight of everything that went wrong. I'm tired of pretending I'm okay when I'm not. With you, it feels different. It's not loud or chaotic. It's this quiet pull that makes me wonder if maybe, just maybe, I could stop running. I don't have all the right words. I don't have a perfect plan. But I do have this feeling that if I don't at least try, I regret it for the rest of my life. I know I'm messy and I know I'm scared, but I want to step into something real, even if I don't know exactly how, even if my hands still shake a little when I reach for you. All right. So he still has like fear that. So overall, what I was saying is he still has fear that this isn't like a permanent thing. Now, just because his higher self and stuff said that stuff doesn't mean that, that's actually what's true. You could still end up being together and everything. He's just afraid. He's trying to mentally, how you like try to mentally prepare yourself to be let down? It's like he's mentally preparing himself to be rejected. And that shows up here in this line as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So what is going on is once he can see you and look into your eyes and everything, that is going to be the moment that if you're really into him, then it's going to lock in and your connection will keep going forward. He's still wounded. He's still fearful from what his past relationships, but I feel like that he's trying not to carry them into your new relationship, those wounds. I think that just looking in your eyes and knowing that it's real and that you're not like the other people is going to be hugely like life changing for him. You know what I mean? And I know that you're guarded too, and I don't know. I feel like that when you guys see each other in person, it's gonna like open up everything for you guys. I think you guys will look really cute together. Now you can ask up to 3 portal questions. So go ahead and post those. Yes, you get 3 for how much you sent. I gotta update my video description. that reflects this stuff, but I haven't done it yet. I'm trying to play catch up for last week. Alright, but go ahead and you can post all three. Turiel, Vega, Avahim. Ariana would like to know where the connection between her and Jordan is heading. She also would like to know how the date will go between them that they're going to be having in the near future. And Ariana would like to get any messages from her guides that she can get. Also, make sure the guides present their names. All right. This connection is moving into a crossroads phase. It is not destined for immediate finality, not an abrupt end. It is also not guaranteed to be an easy union without inner work. Jordan is awakening to a desire for something real, but he is still emotionally tender and healing. His soul wants to choose growth. His 3D self fears vulnerability because of old wounds. He is at a place where new choices could truly change his path. Or, if fear overtakes him, he could falter. Ariana's light is steadily growing stronger. She is ready to offer true connection, but she must not sacrifice her standards or worth to accommodate fear. Her strength will be the key. If he stays rooted in self respect and allows Jordan to choose her without force, the connection can deepen in authentic ways. The first phase, tender reconnection, cautious, feeling each other out. Second phase, challenge, moments where old fears surface and true conversations must happen. The third phase, clarification. They will either rise together into a true partnership built on truth and healing, or peacefully part ways if one cannot rise to meet the other's light. My guide, my angelic guide, Oriel, is saying that if they meet with open hands and not clenched fists, if they speak not from wounded pride, from longing hearts, then this connection can become a sanctuary of healing for both. If fear is greater than love, the river will part peacefully in time. Either way, no light will be lost. No love given will be wasted. The connection is alive, hopefully, but delicate. It has the potential to become a true relationship, but only if honesty, healing, and patience are embraced on both sides. Ariana's strength and self love are the bridge. The meeting next week or whenever, within the next week or so, will be very important energetically. A true chance to feel if Jordan is willing to step fully into this new chapter. So, how the date will go, um, the energy feels surprisingly gentle and sincere. There will be nervousness, mostly from Jordan's side. Expect a bit of awkwardness at first, not because the connection isn't real, but because he feels pressure inside him to get it right. Jordan will feel drawn to Ariana's calm and grounded energy. He may seem more attentive than he has been before, making a real effort to listen and engage. There may be small moments of deep vulnerability, like tiny cracks opening where true conversation can slip through if they both trust the flow. It won't be a dramatic or emotional explosion, more like brief, meaningful glimpses. Emotionally, Jordan will feel both relief and fear. Relief because Ariana's presence soothes him. Fear because he knows he is standing on the edge of something real again. Spiritually, a small portal of possibility will open during the date. If both lean into kindness, honesty, and softness, this date can become a true beginning of healing trust between them. The outcome of the date will not be final. It will be quietly important. It sets the tone for what can grow next. Possible key moments to watch for is a small unexpected confession from Jordan, something honest, maybe even slightly apologetic or self-revealing. I think it's going to be talking about him touching himself while thinking about you, something along those lines. A moment of shared laughter, lightness cracking the tension, a lingering look or deeper eye contact, his spirit trying to say what his words yet can't express. My guide Oriel is saying that it will not be perfect, it will be human, but in its trembling imperfect way, it will carry the seeds of new hope if they dare to plant them with gentle hands. The date is likely to go gently, softly, awkwardly, but beautifully. Jordan will be trying, maybe stumbling, but trying. There will be opportunities for connection, but also moments where patience and compassion will be needed. It can be a beautiful beginning if both move slowly, openly, and honestly. All right, presenting now Ariana's guides who are stepping forward. We have Seraphiel, which is spelled Seraphiel, a high vibrational angelic guide connected to purity, clarity, and healing. Seraphiel carries white gold light with and his presence is both soothing and strengthening. Then we have Mira. We have three that are coming forward. A star guide, Pleiadian origin, very gentle but wise. Mira has been with Ariana across lifetimes, helping her trust intuition and higher knowing. Then we have Amara, an earth based soul guide, ancestral lineage, a woman from many generations ago who carries grounding wisdom, teaching her how to balance heart and body in this lifetime. Their combined message for you is: Beloved child of light, we stand around you now closer than your breath, whispering into the roots of your soul. You are doing better than you think. Your heart is wiser than your doubts allow you to see. Your light is growing even when it feels invisible. Trust in slow unfolding. Not every flower blooms in sudden brilliance. Some unfurl petal by petal, under the patient kiss of the sun. You're being called to deepen your roots before you rise higher. Release the old fear that you are too much or not enough. You are precisely crafted by the hand of God. As you move forward, remember, you are never asking for too much. You are only asking for the right soul to meet you where you already are. We walk beside you through this next chapter, through the questions, through the tenderness, through the becoming. Hold your heart gently, beloved. Yet life surprise you. Let life surprise you with how deeply you are loved. Seraphiel, Mira, and Amara each place their hands symbolically over your heart field, sealing her in light, strength, patience, and hope. Their connection to her will remain open and steady if she calls for them. They are they are ready to walk more closely with her if she invites them. And my angel says, "You are not alone. You are deeply, endlessly loved by realms your eyes may not see yet, but which your soul has never forgotten." All right, so that concludes Ariana's reading. Now I will take two free questions. When you post your questions, please post your first name and your date of birth, including the year, and then post your question with it. You have to post your name. I don't know what your name is. I can't take your question because you've not provided your name. Wants to know if they will end up working in a government job. Date of birth July 10th, 2000. By the way, that is not a Libra. Your zodiac sign is not Libra if your birthday is July 10th. If your birthday is July 10th, you're Cancer. There's a strong energetic alignment towards government related work in your future, especially involving organization, structure, communication, or service to others in public or administrative role. However, your path shows two different distinct branches. Um, One branch, higher probability, is she successfully enters a government related position, but it may not be immediate. There feels like a period of waiting, testing, or proving herself first. A testing phase, patience is required. Another possibility, which is a slightly lower probability, is branch two. If impatience or discouragement overtakes her during the waiting period, she could shift into a private sector role temporarily, still serving the public, but through an NGO, private contractor, or administrative company tied to government work. The energy strongly favors eventual government work, but timing and persistence are crucial. A breakthrough opportunity looks most favorable around 9 to 14 months from now, depending on your choices, effort, and divine timing. Your soul lesson tied to your career is patience, trust in divine timing over human anxiety, and faith that what is hers cannot be taken. What is built upon truth and perseverance cannot be shaken. Your service to the world is written already. Walk your path with steady hands and an open heart. The door meant for you shall not remain closed. All right. Who is next? There's room for one more. If you want a question, you have to provide your date of birth. What is your question? Can't you make it all in the same post? July 25th, 2006. Rashida wants to know what's coming next in their career after April. Thanks. Rashida, after April, there is a shift energy starting for her after April, but it feels internal before external, meaning her mindset, goals, motivations will evolve first, and the external career opportunities will start adjusting in response. After April, she may feel a pull to refine or rethink her path, not abandoning her career, but feeling the need to get clearer about what she really wants. There is strong energy of learning something new, gaining a certification, or taking a small leap into a slightly different track. New door opening around late June to early August, a new opportunity or offer may arise, possibly connected to something that you didn't expect, but that feels exciting and a little scary. This could involve working with new people, expanding her skill set, or stepping up into more responsibility. Advice is to be flexible. Not everything coming will look exactly like her current plan. Trust her instincts, especially about people she meets in May and June. Some connections will be important. Stay open to growth, even if it feels unfamiliar or a little intimidating at first. Rashida is entering a career identity growth phase, not leaving her field entirely, but involving um, how she sees herself within it. Spirit is preparing her to step into a stronger version of her professional self, but she must not rush or force the transition. Slow, steady trust will open doors faster than panic or self doubt. Oriel says the path ahead is not a straight road. It is a dance between who you have been and who you are becoming. Walk it with wonder, and the doors will open at your touch. After April, internal growth first, refining goals, gaining clarity, new opportunity around June to August. Career moves will build on what she already knows, but expand her reach and skills. Flexibility, trust, and openness to unexpected blessings are her key to success. Anyways, that's all that I have for you. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.